What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on PrizePicks. It's Taco Tuesday today, which means we get some discounts on the board over on PrizePicks. And I have two player props in today's video that I'm really loving for today's slate, which can help you guys pair for these tacos that are coming up here. If you guys are not already on PrizePicks though and want to join, you can do so with the link down in my description below. And promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. We're gonna hop in and talk about those plays, but right before we do so, make sure you guys check out the Dub Club. There's two special offers down in my description below if you guys want to check it out. But if you don't know what Dub Club is, pretty much all it is that it is a messaging service that sends every single one of my plays that I make to you via either the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. There have been over 1,600 subscribers over on my Dub Club. And for my All Access, that contains 4 different player prop sites, which includes PrizePicks and Sleeper, mainly every single day, with Chalkboard, Underdog, and Parlay Play mixed into that a little bit as well. It comes for a bunch of different sports as well, by the way, mainly NFL, NBA, and the MLB. So NBA right around the corner, super excited for that, but also NFL and MLB. And there's some other sports mixed in there sometimes as well. But you guys can see right here that I'm profitable compared to some other people out there. You can see right here my lifetime winnings over on PrizePicks over $5,000. So a lot of people don't like to show this. All you have to do to find this, by the way, is by messaging PrizePicks support, ask them what your net profit amount is, and they will tell you what your lifetime winnings are, and mine are over $5,000. So that you guys don't think I'm some bum giving out losing picks constantly and I'm down myself. You guys can see it right there. But there's two different special offers down there in my description. One of them is limited time. There's only like 23 spots remaining, I think it is. But what it is that is my All Access. You guys get every single one of my plays that I make, every sport, every player prop site, everything. You guys can get this for 2 months for the price of one. You're only paying for 1 month, but you're getting 2 months of my Dub Club. So that's a great offer going right there. Only 23 spots left. And on top of that, there's a second special offer, which if you're just interested in the NFL player props, you just want NFL player props, you guys can get the entire NFL season wrapped into one, which is 6 months, and you're getting that averaged out to less than $7 a month. So it's about $40 for the entire season, which comes out to less than $7 a month. So really great offer right there as well. So if you guys want to check either of those out, the links for that are down in my description below. Let's hop into today's player props over on PrizePicks. Hopefully we catch some taco entries. But this one actually I have 1 unit on. So actually this isn't even part of my taco plays yet. This is just 1 unit on my play, but I might be playing them for my tacos as well. So we'll hop in. Just 2 quick final things here. Free Discord link is down in my description below. If you guys want to join a completely free Discord, you guys can see some more free plays from me. And on top of that, make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. And of course, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It helps the channel a ton if you do so. And have those post notifications turned on so you do not miss future uploads. Player prop number 1 is going to be Taj Bradley over 6 strikeouts against the Los Angeles Angels today. I love the player props in today's video. I'll be heartbroken if one, if not both, miss. I think both are going over though. I will say that. But I love these player props in today's video. I will say that. But Taj Bradley here is going to be the first one here. I would not be surprised if he got bumped to 6.5. So that's why you should have your post notifications turned on if he does end up getting bumped. I do expect him to go to 6.5, and I do not like him on PrizePicks at 6.5. I like him on some other player prop sites that have multipliers at 6.5, but not at 6 over on, or not at 6.5 on PrizePicks. But I think the number at 6 right here on PrizePicks is absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down on why I like Taj Bradley. We'll take a look at the last 5, because some people like to see the last 5 for some reason. But he's actually hit this twice, gone under twice, and also has pushed 1 time in his last 5 games. But let's go and take a look at Taj Bradley, though. So you can see his strikeouts right here and just how many times he's been over this. He's just coming off a 7 against Minnesota right there in a pretty nice matchup. But he pitched under 5 innings in that game. So somewhat pretty impressive, but he's over this in 56% of games this season. That is 9 out of 16 with 3 pushes in that as well. So 56%. He's got a really nice matchup against the Angels today. The Angels are a very nice matchup. You can see what other pitchers have done against them. There was only 1 strikeout here from Miguel Diaz, but he only pitched 1 inning, so not really counting that. Always look at how many times these pitchers have had 6 or more strikeouts against them. I mean, Sawyer Gipson Long, 5 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts. Tariq Skubal, 7 innings pitched with 9 strikeouts. Luis Castillo, 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. You have Brian Wu, 5.2 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts. Not a lot of these guys are K pitchers, by the way. Skubal and Castillo are definitely K pitchers, but don't know too much about Gibson Long, and Wu is definitely not a K pitcher, at least to that extent. So there's been a lot of guys that just absolutely smash this line against the Angels. I think Taj Bradley should be the guy next up in line to smash this line. If you take a look at how the Angels are, though, when you just kind of break it down a little bit, they rank 4th in K percentage this season versus right-handed pitchers, and that moves to 2nd in the last 30 games. They're striking out the 2nd most when it comes to K percentage versus right-handed pitchers in the last 30 games. So 4th this entire season. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. They have a 27.4 strikeout percentage right now in the last 30 games against righties. Great right there. I absolutely love it. This match should be perfect for Taj Bradley, who's a guy that's consistently gone over this line. I think it's a great spot for him, and I think he goes over his strikeouts here against the Los Angeles Angels. Now let's move on to player prop number 2, which is going to be over in the earned runs allowed category, because I like Kyle Gibson over 2.5 earned runs against the Houston Astros today. So Kyle Gibson here, we'll take a look at his last 5. over this in 4 of his last 5, but did only have one last time against the St. Louis Cardinals, but he is averaging 3.6 in his last 5 games, mainly because of 7 earned runs against the White Sox of all teams. But this time around, he faces Houston. Houston should be a beautiful matchup for Kyle Gibson in this one, because Kyle Gibson, you can take a look at his earned runs right here. You guys can see this right here, and he's just got a great matchup today for him to go over these 2.5 earned runs, because Houston, they rank 6th in WRC plus, which is just a measure of true offense essentially. And so they rank 6th in offense against righties. But in the last 30 games, they rank 1st. They've been absolutely smashing right-handed pitchers lately. They rank 1st in the MLB. And if you take a look at how Kyle Gibson has been this entire season, he's actually over this in 63% of games this season. So 63% of games, he's over this. That is 19 out of 30 games. In his last 10 games, he's over this 7 times. So the only game he's been under was actually Philly with 2, Toronto with 1, and then St. Louis with 1. But he's been over against teams like the Mets with 3, Seattle with 9, Oakland with 4. He's been over against Oakland before with like 4. So really just this matchup is just pretty much perfect. I mean, it's the best possible matchup for Kyle Gibson to go over his earned runs. On top of that, by the way, he's a minus 135 on sportsbooks. These player props in today's video, by the way, are odds. They're favored by odds. Kyle Gibson, minus 135 on DraftKings, I believe. I think he was a minus 130. Has since moved to a minus 135. Taj Bradley, he is at 6 strikeouts on PrizePicks, but is a minus 105 over 6.5 on DraftKings. So great value player props in today's video. I absolutely love these spots. Hopefully they last until tacos come out, but otherwise I do like this play right here for 1 unit. I might end up having about 1.5 units on them by the end of the day. We'll see. Depends if they're still available on PrizePicks. I think Taj Bradley will get bumped to 6.5. I think there's a chance Kyle Gibson gets removed from the board. So you guys gotta get these in as soon as you possibly can if you guys are interested in playing them, because I think they could possibly just get taken off the board or bumped. But, make sure you play responsibly and only play it if it's something that you're interested in playing. I kind of gave you guys my breakdown so you guys can kind of inform yourselves on what you're playing. So those are my 2 player props in this video. However, we are not done quite yet, because again, you guys can take a look at the Dub Club. You guys can get those 2 different special offers. One of them is all access, 2 months for the price of 1. And the other one is the NFL, just NFL for the entire season, which averages out to less than $7 a month. But on top of that, if you guys want to check out a great fantasy research tool, check out the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. This can help you find the plays that I just found in today's video. By the way, they should be on this Daily Grind board right here, but they have this for so many different player prop sites. PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Flip, Sleeper, and they have it for all these different player prop sites. And what this tool does is all you do is refresh the page. When you refresh the page, it pulls up the best expected value plays for that player prop site. So if you guys are on PrizePicks and look for a 2-pick power play, you can filter it down. 5-pick flex, 6-pick flex, you guys can filter it down and find some player prop entries, just by literally just refreshing. So if you guys want to check it out, now is when the best time to do so. 7-day free trial with a link down in my description below. And that's not the only tool that's included, by the way. This is the fantasy bundle. You have the optimizer, fantasy score projections, and a DFS middling tool, which I did not even talk about. So there are 3 tools wrapped into one. 7-day free trial. If you do end up paying for the tool, it does help the channel out a ton if you do so. But yeah, you guys can go and check it out for yourselves if you guys want. I've had this subscription for almost a year now, so I truly do love this tool. I think I bought it back in December, if I'm not wrong. So I've had it for 9 months at this point. I really do love this tool. You guys can cancel it anytime, by the way, the 7-day free trial. So thank you for watching. See you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck with your player props tonight. Hopefully we end up cashing out over on PrizePicks. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Join me in the Dub Club, subscribe, all that different stuff. And I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Make sure you guys play responsibly and at your own risk.